Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you guys a really simple way to hand pollinating your tomatoes. If you're growing your tomatoes outdoor with lots of pollinators such as bees and butterflies, you probably don't need to do this. But if you're keeping them indoor in a greenhouse, or if your area doesn't have much pollinators flying around, then you probably need this trick, and this trick will help you get lots of tomatoes. Let's get started with our weapon of choice. For me, I use my electric toothbrush with a really old head that I was gonna throw away, but I saved it for pollinating. And when I do need to clean my teeth, I just swap it out to a clean one. There I can save some money. So if you have an electric toothbrush, you can just use that. But if you don't have an electric toothbrush, here are a few options that I have put it up on Amazon to show you guys. Alright, let's take a look at our first option. This is called a Pollinator Indoor Garden Kit. The price tag on this is $39.90, and it does require one AA battery. However, for $39, nope, batteries are not included, so you have to make sure you get a battery. And this is how it looks like. Let me show you guys the pictures. And they also have a video. Let me show you guys the video.
Oh no.
Yep, that's it. Let's move on to the second option. This is called an aerial garden bee-to-bee pollinator. Price tag on this guy is $14.95. It does require two AA batteries, and it is not included. I don't mind for this price tag compared to the last one. So let's take a look at the pictures of this guy. Look at that. They even put an eye and a mouth in there. Okay, this looks funny. So what it does is it vibrates, it shakes the flowers around, and the pollens will drop, and it gets into the stigma of the flower, and that's how you pollinate the flower. Alright, so that's our second option. Alright, let us move on to our third option, which is right here. Yep, they are just normal electric toothbrushes. So this one, depending on your preferences, you can get the normal one for $29.99, $49.95, or if you have a really deep pocket, you can go with this $199.99. I'm not sure if the more expensive one will make your tea cleaner or what, but for pollinating wise, they all work the same. So all of this will work. Alright, finally, let me show you guys how it is done. We have a tomato flowers here and my electric toothbrush, or the pollinator tooth. So you just want to turn it on, slowly bring it up to the flower, or you can come from any angles, and then lightly touch the flower. And what it does, it will shakes up the flower, and all the pollen is kind of drop at that time and fly around, and some of the pollens will get into the stigma of the flower, and that will get it pollinated, and that's how it is done. We have another tomato flowers here. For this one, I brought it all the way up to the stamen of the flower. It does also shakes it up, and as you can see, the pollens also drops. However, I do not recommend doing it this method. When you touch the stamen, it might actually damage the flower. So the best way is to go with the petals. The best time to pollinating these flowers are usually during noontime when it is hot and the flowers are booming. I usually do this 2 or 3 days in a row. Once they got pollinated, they will stop booming, and that's how you can tell that you have successfully pollinated your tomatoes. This method also works on peppers and eggplants. Now you know how to pollinate your tomatoes, so let's get started. Get your hands dirty, and I hope you guys will get a lot of tomatoes. Or you can use this as an excuse to get yourself a new toothbrush. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.